And this begins our cat game segment, which these are all terrible and weird cat games, and I'm gonna regret this. That's how most of my streams start. I'm gonna regret this. So I don't know how to play this, right? Oh, okay. WASD. I'm, I guess, an overly simplified Chewbacca. There's a trash can. There's the sun. Okay. Why is the sun rising? What the fuck? Why is there a day-night cycle in this game? Have I ever had a cat? I'm allergic to cats. But I have lived with a cat, yeah. I wasn't always allergic to cats. Wow, there's a day-night cycle in this horrendous game. This, I like how the tree is just scribbles in MS Paint. I don't know how to play this game. This game should have mirror physics. It's got a day-night cycle, now it just needs a mirror, and it can be truly next-gen. Wow. Well, this is absolutely horrendous. And I am going to lower the game volume a little bit, but this is terrible. I don't know what to- there's no buttons that work. The only buttons that work are WASD. Do I just wait for the cat to jump down? Do I have to wait for the day-night cycle to complete? Haha, move on, next question. Oh fuck, I did it again. God damn it. Alright, let's see. Super Kitten Adventures 3D. I should warn you that you should probably keep your volume kind of low, because this could happen very easily. So this looks probably like the worst thing I've ever seen. Like almost worse than Hitler. Let's find out. Oh cool, how do I start the game? So how do I start the game? Well, that's the end of that game. That was Super Kitten Adventures 3D. This is Virtual Cat Collecting Simulator 2000. Is this a Tiny Tim song? It is, isn't it? Yeah. It's just a MIDI. So the resolution, you can see, is pretty quality. It's full screen only, so that means I won't be joining you. It is the year 1990X. A man was born. He was no ordinary man, though. He was born with keen cat collecting powers. Instead of using his powers for evil, he used them for the good of humanity. Press enter. He was the virtual cat collector. It's like a fucking Mega Man character. It's Red Mega Man. Is this Zelda 2 music? Yes, it is. I like how the resolution changed. That's cool. So, I mean, bonus points for Zelda 2 music. Minus points for resolution changing mid-game. But this is cat games, and I'm not expecting a whole lot more than this. I didn't realize the quality of these games would be this high. I thought it was gonna be at least, you know, we're gonna get some shitty games, and that's it. I didn't realize we were gonna get masterpieces. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I know you're here for shit and weird, and here I am presenting masterpiece games involving cats. You have my deepest condolences. This riveting gameplay of collecting cats in full 3D, mind you. This is no bullshit 3D. This is real, full 3D. This isn't half 3D. This isn't fake 3D. Oh man. Do I have to collect every cat so I can move on to the next level?
You're a winner.
You're a winner.
The party. Uh-huh. Well, this looks easy. It's a good party. This is Mega Man music, correct? I can't even read the chat, so it doesn't matter. Don't answer that question. Answer it in your head. Answer it to yourself. I'll pick up through osmosis or telepathy. I could easily make some kind of, like, No Man's Sky comparison joke here, but I mean... low-hanging fruit? Or is it deserved? I'm not sure. I haven't figured that one out. Yeah. Yeah, collect that cat. Yeah, you get that. You get that. Can we... Alright, one more level after this. Oh, there's this many more cats? Oh, fuck. Why am I doing this to myself? In essence, though, that statement was a fallacy. Because I'm not just doing it to myself, I'm also doing it to all of you.
No. 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 No.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go to the anime. I feel nothing. How long will this feeling last, I wonder? As I collect cats made of anime and broken dreams. I wonder to myself, if only life were this good at all times. And I'm hoping that once I collect all the cats, I'll feel a deep sense of fulfillment. And the nothingness that pervades my every thought will potentially last a lifetime. That is what Cat Game has given me today.
You're a winner.
You're a winner.
I have to do one more level. The desert, the UFO, the house, hell. Fine. What? I know this music. What is this music? Oh, it's Isaac. This is Binding of Isaac music. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Okay, Cat Game is over. Love is over. Let's begin. Move on. Next game. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see what we're in for already. Here's one. Space Kitty versus the Astro-Dogs. Space Kitty versus the Astro-Dogs. Oh man, it's got a Unity menu to start. I've never been so happy to play a Unity game, guys. You have no idea. The reason being, Unity gives you window options right off the bat. So at the very least, I'm in windowed mode now, and life is good. But for how long? So, your name, John Catman, good space marine. your mission to eliminate the Nazi space dogs. Fuck you! Fuck you! Oh, they explode into steak. And there's actually, like, pre-cut chunks of meat that come out of the dogs. Why, considering some of the other shit I played, this is kind of cool, actually. I mean, subjective cool. Again, I like those pre-cut chunks of meat. That's good.
I will be your baby.
What? What was that? What is this? Who is that? Okay. That might have been the end level boss. I guess we're going down to the next floor. That was like Bob Ross Kappa. So there's only one weapon. Maze-like environment. No distinguishing features between each of the areas of the level. Could you imagine if this is what we got instead of Wolfenstein and this kickstarted the FPS genre? Nice hallway. Holy fuck, this hallway. This level design is outstanding. Yes, currently I'm using my foot pedal to hack this game. Now, I've been told that this foot pedal device, aka a mouse, is not illegal. I've been told it's not hacks. So, I plead the fifth. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. It's so, like, everything, every movement is so fast. I'm even faster than John Doom. This is a very fast first-person shooter. Oh, there it is. There we go. End level. And I'm dead. I can't play any more of that because it hurts my brain. That was Space Kitty versus the Astro-Dogs. This is Cat on a wire screen. There's so many cat games, and this is excluding the good ones. So I mean, imagine all the good cat games that we're missing out on. I mean, there's literally dozens. I don't understand. Wait, what? Warning, music may get stuck in head. Sound volume, get it just right. Well, I'm appreciative that we at least have... We have, a windowed mode and sound options right there in the game. There is one problem, of course. It's a small problem, but a problem nonetheless. There doesn't appear to be any gameplay. Now, I know what you're thinking. Vin, how is a game without gameplay a problem when you have music this catchy? And the answer is simple. I'm sorry, were you waiting for an answer? Oh, I don't have one. I'm just assuming it's simple. Okay, now I'm pressing every button on my keyboard. Okay, none of the buttons work. there's a whole 2 musics in the cat editor section of the game. Okay, I can't actually create a cat. I like that I can create the cat. That's cool, but but there's no gameplay. Turns out I need a better PC to play this game. Who would have thought? Oh. Move on. Next question. Drag the cat. Hang on, I'm trying to drag. Okay, nothing is working. I can't drag, I can't press buttons. Computer does not work. I don't think the computer is linked up to the game. Like, I'm pretty sure that this is an independent entity running somewhere independent of my computer, because I do not have any kind of access to this game. So that's it. That was that game. I mean, that was that music. This is Cat-amorphasis. And it doesn't have a start button. So how am I supposed to play a game that doesn't have an icon to start the game? Level 0. No, I can't. Whoa, what the fuck? Does anyone know, you know, how to open this? These are the only files. So let's go into resources. So, just gonna go into every folder. I have to compile it. There's no executable. The exe is missing. It says there's a Unity game. It's a Unity game without a Unity executable, so no, you can't run it. Use a zip exe to run the read-only. Get the exe from the Cat Doom game and drag it to this game. You know what? That sounds great. Let's do that. Let us do exactly that. I can't see how this is gonna work, but I don't even... Cat data. There should be cat data. No. Good coding. Well, we got an error message here. What a shame. Maybe if I rename it to, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Hold the fort. Hold the fort. Cat-amorphasis. I'm going to change the exe name to cat.amorphasis.exe. No. Wait, what's this? Data folder not found. There should be... Huh? Can you guys take a look at this real quick? Maybe I didn't spell it right, but... I mean, I know it's a long shot, but... Take a look at that. Now, I don't know much none about no computers none. But I'm pretty sure the folder is right there. I tried to hack. I tried to hack and failed. We have to just accept the fact that Cat-amorphasis will never be played because they forgot to compile their own game. So this is JB Hairboll in Murder Flub. Like, I can't even believe the words that are coming out of my mouth right now. JB Hairboll in Murder Flub. Look how it's spelled, everyone. You like that? Oh, that's good. Oh, it's a visual novel. Summer in Kitty City. The kind of summer where the days run into weeks, like a dripping faucet running down the drain of the kitchen sink. High in the sky, the sun streams in through the window. Looks bright and beautiful out there, but I'm stuck in my musty office waiting for a call. Not from anyone in particular, mind you, but any call, so long as it's business. Work has a tendency to slow down in the summer. I can't complain too much. Everyone can use a break now and then. Change the scenery is always nice. But when nothing comes in for 3 or 4 weeks, that's when I begin to worry. The cat needs his kibble, after all. What kind of work am I in? I'm a detective. I'm a detective. A private eye, to be precise. I was with the Fuzz, but that was a long time ago now. I just couldn't stand reporting to the corrupt fat cats at the top of the chain any longer. I much prefer being an independent contractor, even if it means I don't always know when my next din-dins is coming. Probably have a it's just a picture. What the fuck? You probably have a romanticized idea of what PI work really entails, no doubt thanks to hack writers like Raymond Catfur and Dachshund Hammett, but I assure you the work is actually quite dull. Cheating spouses, insurance fraud, gathering evidence for a landlord to support an eviction. Sleazy stuff, but all in all, dull. But as long as I get paid, I can stand the monotony. Ring. Ah, speak of the devil. I deftly reach for the phone and hold it to my ear. Meow.
JB, it's Slim. I need your help with a case.
Oh god, there's voice acting? Oh boy, here comes trouble. Never mind, there is only just one voice acting. That's cool. For Bub's sake, Slim, when you gonna hire some real cops and leave me alone?
But come on, I'm empty here, and we could use your sharp eyes.
So, no, there's more than one voice acting. There's only one voice actor. Flattery will get you nowhere, Slim, but you know I can't very well turn down an old friend. Let's meet, where are you?
Just outside your front door.
Of course you are. Come on in. Rico Slim Tetons. He was my desk sergeant from back when I was on the force. As you can see, it's kind of an ironic nickname, regardless of his girth. He's a good friend and a powerful ally. I'm beginning to regret this.
Right now.
I can see that. Put the phone down, you big fuzzy goofball.
That's what you preach, Hairboll.
I turn my head to find, shockingly, that I've still got the receiver to my ear. Cat's got a point. I'm slipping. I hang up the phone. Alright, let's get down to the brass tacks. What's this all about, Slim?
Body's turned up in Flutty Bird Park. Male frog, possibly 5 to 6 years of age.
But what are frogs? Cause of death?
That's the thing. We don't know. We can't find any upward injuries. Could be natural causes. He was found holding a bouquet of flowers in his hands.
The voice acting is going between my headphones and it's kind of freaking me out. So, Froggy went a-courtin'. He had a coronary at his age. It's not unheard of. What's the problem?
That's the thing. We think it might have been posed. The flowers are too neat. Perfect, even. They don't look like he killed who holding them.
This is amazing voice work.
Like they were placed in his hands after the fact. Not to mention, there was a bow stuck on him.
A bow? Like a bow tie? Sounds like Michigan J. Frog to me. Are you putting me on?
Not that kind of bow, JB. Right on top of his head. Like a Christmas present. Like he was gift wrapped.
Alright, I have to concede that sounds pretty weird. But what about the autopsy? Did that shed any light on what could have happened?
Well, to be honest, we haven't performed it yet.
Norix managed to get cat-amorphasis to work. Oh boy. What on earth are you talking about? Why not?
We only just found the body right before I called you.
So, you haven't even attempted any detective work of your own yet.
No, that's why I called you.
No, that's why I called you.
It's like I've never left the Force. Some things never change. Yeah. Whatever. Shall we head to Flirty Bird Park?
Thought you'd never ask.
Soon as we arrive in Flirty Bird Park, the place proves its namesake when a flirty bird flies past, narrowly missing my head. This excites Slim to no end, and he takes off in a playful pursuit. Pursuit. My initial annoyance subsides quickly. He could use the exercise. I prefer to work unhindered anyway. Oh my god. I make my way over to the police cordon and find myself stopped by the boys in blue. I click my tongue and look over at Slim on the far left side of the park. I don't know where the word left came from. That was not in the script. It's an ad-lib, you know? Some actors do that from time to time. Actors with 1,000 air quotes. He gives a little wave to his compadre, signaling it's all clear for me to enter. They step aside and I step up to the body. It's exactly as Slim said. It looks like he's been posed in a coffin for his funeral. It would look normal if that was the case, but this park is clearly not a funeral parlor. Something stinks, and it isn't Pup. Look around. The afternoon sun shines down from a clear blue sky on Flirty Bird Park. The grass is green, the flirty birds are singing, and it's a beautiful day, if not for the corpse left smack dab in the middle of it all. Look at body. Slim wasn't kidding, there's no sign of any injuries. Slap him, just to make sure, but he doesn't react. Put my paw to his little froggy cheek. It's cold. He's dead alright, but what could have killed him? Poisoning? Until we get him autopsied, it's difficult to say. A bouquet of geraniums. In this heat, you'd expect them to dry up, but they're still crisp and fresh to the touch. They can't have been out of water for more than an hour or so. Could this help us narrow down the time of death? Red and shimmery plastic paper. It's not a bow tie at all. Why is it on his head? Some kind of hipster fashion statement? No, too optimistic. Can't be that innocent, can it? I guess you could say he croaked. There's a little tag on this bow. To my honey-baked nugget. It reads... What? To my honey-baked nugget. What does it mean? Hang on, there's a tag attached. Paradise Pete's Flower Emporium. I wonder if this Pete could tell me who bought these flowers. After all, how many frogs would have been in to buy a bouquet of geraniums today? Reach my hand into the frog's trouser pocket. Do you see trousers, anyone? Does anyone see pants on this frog? I try not to make a habit of rummaging around in another guy's pants, but it feels it's necessary in this instance. After a good root around, I pull out a matchbook. It has a picture of a chicken breathing fire on it. Tacky. I turn it over in my hand. Little C's Bar. Try out our new hot wings with a Z. There's an address underneath. It's only a few blocks away. I make note to drop into Little C's later and pocket the matchbook in case I need to look up the address again. As if on cue, old Roly-Poly Rico comes trotting back over, wheezing, like he's had the most exercise he's seen all year.
That's it. I'm done here. Blow my flanks around.
Why am I doing this? Help.
Did you find anything?
Careful, Rico, or you'll blow a gasket. But to answer your question, yes, I did find something. 3 things, in fact.
3 clues? We couldn't find any.
Clues?
That's because neither you or your boys have bothered to look at the body. That was a nice line. Clue 1, I found this little matchbook in his pants pocket. It's for some sleazy liquor and wings joint called Little C's.
I love rings. But that's a clue? How does it relate to the case?
That's the thing. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But if this frog was a regular patron, maybe the bartender or the regulars can tell me who he is and if he had any enemies.
See, you found that in his pants. But JB, he's not wearing any.
Don't. Moving swiftly on. Oh, he was inside his ass. Oh, I get it now. The flowers, geraniums to be precise, came from a little place called Paradise Pete's. You heard of it?
I don't want my flowers. You know I'm a meatballs and gravy kind of a cat.
Oh, fuck. That I do, Slim, that I do. Last, but certainly not least, clue number 3. Did you catch the little tag on the bow? To my honey-baked nuggets. It reads...
Tasty.
Now, nothing's certain at this early stage in the game, but what if this is some kind of offering? Say the perp did this to impress his or her honey, whoever that is.
Think it could be a ritual thing? That's so scary. Hold me, JB.
Hold me, JB.
Hey, Slim, get off me, you fat galoot. Anyway, I don't know yet. I was just throwing that one out there.
I gotta hand it to you, JB. You're just as sharp a claw as you ever were.
Why did it have to be a visual novel?
We could use a snout like yours.
I almost called it a visual nozzle. Then again, liquids do come out of nozzles. Sometimes liquids are pee. Sorry, Slim. You know I like being my own top cat.
Hey, if you don't ask. Well, I think it's about time we wrapped up here. I'll call the meat wagon, and we'll see about getting the pork croaker autopsy.
Okay, Slim. I'll get on with my investigation. Give me a call as soon as you know the cause of death, alright? Now, we've got 2 leads. Which one should I chase down first? I'm gonna go to Paradise Pete's. Before long, I arrive at Paradise Pete's, a cozy little florist shop tucked away in an inconspicuous nook behind a rundown old bus station. The shop front is pretty tatty, and obviously hasn't been kept in good condition. It doesn't even have a sign displaying the business name. I have to double-check the address from the tag to make sure. But it seems like this must be the place. Sound of traffic permeate the area from all directions, but there's not a pedestrian to be found, not even a mouse. The smell of freshly cut flowers permeates my tiny nostrils. There's got to be a better word for permeates twice in a row. My tiny nostrils, causing me to sneeze and reflex. Me and pollen, we don't get along. Out front is a display of geraniums, of the same colors as those in the bouquet found at the scene of the crime. If there was any doubt that this was Paradise Pete's, it's all but been eliminated now. Behind the counter stands a squat burb with an impatient look on his beak. Though diminutive in stature, this guy's sporting some seriously impressive plumage. Beautiful plumage. A fancy boy, no doubt. His immaculate looks appear oddly out of place in this rundown shop. You Pete?
No, I'm Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, God.
Welcome to my fun club. The sign says Paradise Pete's, don't it? Jeez.
Well, that's the thing. There's no sign. How should I know you from Mabel?
Jeez.
What am I playing? God help me. Are you about done?
I'm just getting started, Chief. Anyway, you found me guilty as charged. Paradise Pete, the Bonnemus Forest. Now, who wants to know?
I take a business card out of my coat pocket and hold it out to him. JB Hairboll, Private Eye. Mind answering a few questions?
Oh, la-di-da, Mr. Hairball. That sounds serious. You want me to find you some cat grass to help alleviate your condition?
Ooh. Spare me the attitude. You sell any geraniums to anybody today?
I sell a lot of geraniums to a lot of bodies every day. You expect me to remember every schmo who comes in here?
Don't you keep a customer log?
What? Why should I do that? Maybe you do that, you obsessive-compulsive weirdo.
If you need instructions on how to be a detective,
Check the enclosed instruction booklet. Pete, I'm looking around. It just doesn't add up. This low-key shop out of the way, very little foot traffic. I get the impression you don't see much business here. Heck, there's a whole display of geraniums out front. I reckon you've only sold the one bouquet today. Am I right?
Why, you no-good sleaze cat. Who do you think you're talking to?
Pete picks up my business card in his beak before turning to look at me, his beady little eyes burning with
You know
rage.
what I think of your business, Mr. Private Dick? This is what I think.
Oh, sick burn. He actually ate my card. Alright, turd bird, I tried to be nice, but it looks like you want the rough stuff. Well...
Bring it on, you pussy. Put up your dukes, because here comes Petey. Let me at him. Let me at him. Whoa, check out this. Now you see me, now you don't. I'm all up in your face like a bad rash. Come on, come on, come on. Try it.
He called me a pussy. What is this painting? That's the bird from the front? Guys, is that what a bird looks like from the front? I'm learning so much today. Whoa, those graphics. Seeing no other recourse, I beat a hasty retreat from Pete. This bird's a real nut job. Don't you know about the bird? Everybody knows about the bird is word. Well, I came up empty there. No use in hanging around here. This bird's not gonna sing. Feeling dejected, I round the corner and hop on the subway to head back towards the city center. I take the scenic... What? That's a game, isn't it? I take the scenic route through the Flirty Bird Park. The boys in blue have all gone home, and the frog's body has been picked up, leaving nothing behind but a chalk outline and a barrier of police tape surrounding it. As I look at the silent crime scene, I lament the fact that I wasn't able to gather any leads today. But then, out of the corner of my eye, I see something strange. Looks like a frog with a bouquet, skipping happily through the grass. I turn my head to get a better look, but it's gone. Maybe it was just a hallucination. I immediately feel weary. I quickly head back to the office. With a sigh, I open the door to my office and step inside. I'm startled to find that I'm not alone. I see Slim standing in front of me.
JB, I just finished converting the dishwasher into a time machine. Well, you could go back and solve this case.
Jesus Christ. A lot of Twitch subs happening again from Twitch Prime. I just want to thank you all. You can sub to the other streamers instead of me. I'm doing just fine. But yeah. Dishwasher time machine. Slim, how did you know that? Wait, what have you done? What on earth are you talking about?
The diamonds plate, chicken cordon bleu. Now go.
You like the story? The story is good, right? I begin to feel everything warp around me as if I'm flying through the air with the greatest of ease. My stomach lurches and my tail tingles. The next thing I know, I'm standing inside Paradise Pete's and the sun is streaming in through the windows. Oh. What the fuck? I'm not getting anywhere with this guy. Because I fucked up the dialogue choice with the bird. You're not supposed to have the bird get mad at you. So, obviously I fucked up. So the game implemented a time machine mechanic so I can go back to my choice. Which is appreciated. I'm not getting anywhere with this guy. Oh, hey, alright, forget it, I'm leaving.
You're still here.
That bird, I swear to Bub. I regain my cool and walk out of the shop. But I'm not through here. Something definitely stinks. And it ain't guano. If I can find out what it is, maybe I can use it to get this bird to turn stool pigeon. Using my cat-like agility, I quickly drop to all fours and dash back towards the door. With any luck, I can squeeze back in before the door has time to shut completely. Whoosh. Still got it. Staying low, I sidestep the counter and stalk towards the back room to see what I can dig up. The back of the shop is just as dank and dingy as the front, but without any of the flowers to liven it up. Instead, the place is lined with boxes piled high to the ceiling wherever you look. I pull out one of the boxes. It's heavier than I expected it to be, sealed with several layers of duct tape. What could it be? Fertilizer? My gut tells me no. Using my claw, I tear the tape away as silently as possible and open it up. Bingo. Nip. It all made sense now. He was able to keep himself in such glamorous fineries while his shop was so run down and unpopular. This place is just a front for the turd bird's real dealership. I step out the back room while making an effort to make as much noise as I can, pawful of nip. Selling nip drugs. This is amazing. Say, Pete, nice operation you got here. Crafty, very crafty. At first glance, you wouldn't think there was anything funny about this place. But man.
How did you... But it's not mine.
How much do you make here? $1,000 a day? You've certainly got enough inventory. Shame all of that nip and money will just end up in the Fuzz's lockup as evidence, isn't it?
Look, detective. Surely we can come to some kind of arrangement. I'll tell you anything you want to know about geraniums and frogs. I'll even throw in a free sample of nip if you want.
Ooh, he's trying to bribe a detective.
Don't rat me out, will ya?
Geraniums and frogs, huh? Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Tell me about this frog and who bought the geraniums
Tell
today.
ya, I don't really know that much about him. It was the first time he came in. Didn't seem to know the nature of the place, so I think he was probably just some pollywog off the street. Said he wanted to buy some geraniums for his goyle, seeing as they were a favorite. I don't know any more than that.
Hang on a second, people are telling me to check out something. There's a, what is it? Mono? Dancing Bird of Paradise? What's this? One sec, guys. Oh! I've seen this before. Am I having fun? No, not really. However, now we've come too far, and this shit is too fucking weird. At least it works. I mean, sure, there's not a whole lot of gameplay, but you know, there's reading if you like reading. Is this what you're talking about? The Birds of Paradise mating dance? Look at that burb.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. I agree, David Attenborough.
What does he have to do to really impress?
You need to dance harder. Yeah. You gotta show that booty. Never mind. No. Oh, I see that. Oh, there you go. From the front. I understand now. It's actually making those click noises.
She retires to consider her verdict.
That's some good work. Good work. Did you get a name?
Ask. Come to think of it, he paid by credit card. Card was in the name of Polson. Tad Polson. So that's probably your guy.
Tad Polson? You gotta be kidding me. Are you kidding me? If you're sending me barking up the wrong tree here, you're gonna find that you're asking yourself why the caged bird sings before you know it.
Okay, hold up. I'll give you the Maya Angelou reference. Bit clunky, but whatever. But barking up the wrong tree. Is that the best you could come up with? You're not even a dog, man.
Excuse me. I'm just gonna go call the Fuzz on your little operation here.
Wait. I'm sorry. Your lines are fine, they're funny.
Damn right.
Look, the frog's name was seriously Tad Polson. No joke. You gotta believe me here.
I'm choosing to trust you here, but if you steered me wrong, I'll be back to attack. And you don't want that.
I don't. Now, if you please, I gotta get this stuff cleared away before some unhip rube comes in off the street. We got a deal, huh?
Yeah, we've got a deal. Pete is still frantically busying himself with the boxes of contraband as I step out of his little nip den onto the sidewalk. The sun has begun to recede into the west, giving the street a reddish glow. Well, now that the sun has begun to go down, the real fun can begin. It's like a whole nother city at night. You never know what manner of shady characters will appear after dark, so now is as good a time as any to check out the scene at Little C's. Before hitting the pavement, I duck into a phone booth and call Rico's office. I ask him to run the name Tad Polson and see what he comes up with. Then I take the subway to Midtown. Whole nother. Kitty City is the type of 21st century metropolis that is flavored with the rise of the Gastro-Bowl, a place with pop art portraits of Meowlin Nyanro. Get the fuck out of here with that shit on the walls. Artisan tuna burritos on the menu, and watered down overpriced drinks at the bar. I step up to the front door and push it open. Immediately I'm hit in the face with the smell of a filthy straw. I wonder how Little C's has managed to stay open without running afoul of the Board of Health. But as I take a look around the establishment, it all falls into place. Everybody here is a chicken, and they were all staring at me. A feisty yellow chick stands behind the bar, glaring daggers at me.
Can you read the sign?
The small cock gesticulates to his right with the wave of a wing. Chicks only, the sign reads. I feel like I'm being played, and I've been known to play just as hard. I get it. See any frogs in here lately?
No, I don't see any frogs in here anytime. I see a fat cat right now, and that's wrong, because the sign says chicks only.
Not fat, am I? You've got quite a mouth on you, don't you, Little C? What's that short for anyway? Chicken Little? Or Little Half Chicken?
What? Now you've done it, Tubbs.
The tiny chick turns his head towards the back room.
Hey, Lil C. There's a cat in here, and he's making fun of your name.
There's a what? Let me see this.
The bar goes silent. A low rumbling punctuates the silence as I hear the approach of somebody large and in charge. Before I know it, I find a very large chicken towering over me. The stink is indescribable. I hold in a cough and stand my ground.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Lil C. I understand my name is common.
How long is this game? Jesus.
Personally, I don't see the humor in it, nor do I appreciate the fact that you've come into my fine establishment seemingly for no other reason than to have a laugh at my expense.
Let's not get carried away now. I have a few... The large bird swipes a feathered wing over my head. I duck, just in the nick of time to avoid a stinky slap to my jowls.
You just have a few seconds to leave before my next haymaker clips your throat, little kitty.
Stinky slap. She packs a lot of punch, but she's bluffing. Little C is as slow as she is big. All I need to do is employ my cat-like agility and make sure I don't get hit, and I'll have a sure chance of knocking this chick's tail feathers out. Death from above. A light bulb goes off in my head. I drop to all fours, turn tail, and make a retreat towards the door.
Little kitty, running away home? A wise move indeed. Do not feel ashamed.
The big gal has been lulled into a false sense of security. That means my plan is working. With a dash, I sidestep to the right and do a forward roll, jumping up onto a table and springboarding off to reach the bottle rack hanging above the bar. And then in the blink of an eye, I land squarely on Lil C's head, batting with all my might.
Whoa! My beautiful beak! Uncle! Uncle!
Wah! The big chicken falls to the floor and I get off her head. Alright, now that we're square, perhaps you'd be a bit more receptive to answering some of my questions.
Yes. I don't see why not. You've bested me in combat, and I tip my proverbial hat to you, mister.
Oh God. JB Hairboll, Private Eye.
Hairboll! Well then, what can I do for you today, Mr. Hairboll?
Your bartender over there says this joint is open to chicks only.
That's true. But please understand, Mr. Hairboll. We
Bull.
mean no disrespect. It is simply the case we wish for a safe environment to dine in. You, Mr. Hairboll, seem like an affable and mild-mannered mammal, but there are many other carnivorous beasts who would gladly snap down our clientele without so much as a howdy-do. Animals will be animals, and all I wish to do is provide a secure establishment in which my fellow birds can relax and unwind with a fine tipple on a plate of wings without the fear of being devoured.
But you're reading wings. So you want a safe place for chickens, but you all gathered here to eat chicken. Don't you see anything wrong with this picture?
You think we only serve wings? Naturally not. We cater to all sorts of diets.
God.
If you'll just have a look at our menu, you'll see we have a range of options, including vegetarian dishes, vegan, kosher, gluten-free.
God. So here's the thing. Apparently, according to the chat, this game does not end anytime soon. So I don't know what to do now. Well, here's a quick save. At least I can save at any time. That's not what I meant. I meant you're afraid of being eaten, but you're all cannibals. The irony is staggering.
Mr. Hairboll, cannibal is such an ugly word. Judge not, yet lest ye be judged.
People want... I see the escape button being spammed in the chat. Maybe move on next question? Maybe come back at another time?
Now, I think we're getting a bit off track here. I believe you had questions about our policy?
Yeah. Look at all those saves. See, now I saved it forever. So we're good. We'll come back to it. We've got more things to do tonight, guys. I can't be playing a fucking visual novel about cats and chickens. It had some good moments. I might actually end up coming back to that. You never know. But, yeah, that's a... Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking... I'm looking through the materials now. There is a lot of stuff going on here. There's tons of sound clips, there's tons of pictures, there's tons of stuff. But I think I might come back to that game at some point, because it was pretty cool, and I kind of want to know who killed the frog. Okay, so, again, let's not get too sidetracked. This is cat games. Let's make no mistake. We are playing games about cats, not cocks, not frogs. So, this is called Kid the Cat. Okay. Here we go. Already it's amazing. Already it's the best game of the night. Shrunk into nothingness. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This needs to be... This needs to be made a little bit lower. Okay. What is this? I'm just going through, like, concrete mazes. Oh, this music is psychedelic. I feel it deep inside my brain cavity. What would you even classify this music as? I found the cat, everyone. Find your friends. Oh. Whoa, what is this? I'm on like a cat scooter. Holy shit. This is like the Fantastic Game, but with cats. Is that a friend? Yep, that's a friend. That was a friend person. Man, I love that Unity just puts game tools in the hands of anyone who's willing to learn. And when I say learn, I mean just, you know, a few hours, quick crash course. Good friend people. Those are good modeled friend people. That's a lot of effort. As I looked around the park, I knew that my friend people would be here. But they looked different, changed somehow. Like the black emptiness of their soul, metamorphosized to the outward appearance of their body. As I rode my cat scooter around the park, I knew that this was my coup de grace. I thought I'd just nip in for a quick drink. But I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Good gameplay. Good gameplay. This is the kind of gameplay I need after a long weekend of walking around Comic-Con, New York City, traffic, rain, meeting a sweaty Tommy Wiseau that absorbed my moisture. You know, kazoos, lots of kazoos. I mean, this is the kind of relaxation that maybe I really needed this kind of thing. Scoot the woods, scoot the woods. When did Vin meet Tommy? Well, I for anyone who missed it, I explained earlier a few things. I met Tommy at a screening of The Room, and it was bizarre. And every time he answered a question at the Q&A, the answer was, whatever, move on, next question. It was weird, and he autographed a copy of The Room for me. I met Quentin Flynn, the voice actor of Raiden from Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Rising, and also Reno in Final Fantasy VII, and a bunch of other shit too. He's done a lot of work. That was cool. And unexpected and amazing. And I met a bunch of Vinesauce people and took a lot of video footage, and ended up realizing that New York Comic-Con is definitely my least favorite convention. Just like this is my least favorite game. Maybe if I go to the top of the mountain. No, I can't go to the top of the mountain. Here's the real question. How worth it is it? Do you think it's worth it that I even bother completing this and find all my friends? Because what could possibly PAWSSSSSSSIBLY, what could possibly be next in terms of gameplay, if this is like the height of this game's interactive qualities? Why don't I like New York Comic-Con? I like it. It's a spectacle. Getting there is a bitch. Even if you're driving, parking is expensive. If you're commuting from Staten Island like I do, it's an hour-and-a-half commute. New York Comic-Con is packed. You can't move around. It's really just a lot of vendors that sell things that are just very expensive. And so it's just too busy. It's too busy. It's not chill. You can't really just sit and chill. And like panels are like an hour to 2 hour long wait. I mean, it is a huge convention. So if you like the spectacle of a huge convention, that's cool. I like the cosplays. I like some of the vendors. I like being able to meet people like Quentin Flynn and some other folks that were there that I didn't meet because it was too fucking packed. Like being able to interact with the artists, but I definitely like PAX East because it's smaller. It's more video game centric. I definitely like Too Many Games because it's smaller. I get to meet people and actually have worthwhile interactions. And I definitely hate Cat Game because it's making me crazy, and there should definitely be a run button, but there isn't. I mean, the best day for New York Comic Con is Thursday because it's the least crowded. I feel like if it was just a little bit more and organized too. There's one more key to this. On Friday, people were waiting for 2 hours just to get their badges to scan in so they could get into the goddamn place. It was so fucking unorganized, and security was just taking like weapons away from people. When I say, I mean like fake weapons, and just barely checking bags, but still it was taking forever. It was a mess. I mean, for me, I got in late enough that I didn't have to wait online, but I'm just saying, they fixed it for Saturday. Friday was terrible, Saturday was a little bit better, but I'm just saying right now, New York Comic Con was cool. It's definitely something I think people would enjoy for one day, just to see what's going on, but I would recommend Thursday and not Saturday. And I would also recommend that you don't go more than one day, because you're probably, unless you're really dying to see a specific panel, in which case get there at like 5 a.m. You know, like wait online forever and then go see your panel and then just ditch, bail. Hang on, I'm just going in circles now, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna look for a friend in this horrendous game. This was my chance to actually tell you guys a little bit more about Comic-Con. So, let's at least look on the bright side of shitty cat scooter game. People are saying go into the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the middle. I'm gonna look one more time for friends, and then I'm gonna stop. Because that's the middle right there, I think. Oh. This has got to be the final friend, right? That was the final friend, I did it. And now we're in hell. It's a cutscene. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna eat some chocolate while this is happening, because I need energy. Green tea Oreos, don't mind if I do. Oh my god. Missing an eye. No, it's not missing it. It's just attached to it. Remember when I said I wouldn't be worth it? The end. It really wasn't. It wasn't worth any of it. Okay, sorry, I was just eating. Okay, I'm good now. Okay, listen. This game has more options than any of the other games I've played tonight. Why? Why? There's different languages. Well, there's 2 languages. I hated this. I hated this. This cat game segment is really turning into a huge fucking shit show, isn't it? Like I said, everyone, I expected a chill stream. I didn't realize it was going to be this chill, in the sense that I'm almost sleeping. So Norix found a way to get Cat-amorphasis to work, and I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to download Cat-amorphasis. We're going to fucking do this. Lower your expectations, everyone. After that last game, I no longer have any faith in cats. Okay, here we go. Let me... what am I gonna do here? Hang on. Norix has saved the day yet again. But before we can save the day, I have to delete the previous Cat-amorphasis and then re-extract it to its own Cat-amorphasis folder. It's got a cool name. I mean, I'm expecting something like as brilliant as Kafka. It's like the metamorphosis, but with cats. However, knowing tonight, it's probably going to be a shitty meme game. Yeah, what do you know? What do you know? It's exactly that. Here I was expecting some kind of literary masterpiece in cat form. Options. Let's go ahead and lower that a bit. And, cat turns to bread, cat turns to sphinx. Got it. Level 1, cat loaf. Oh man, I am face palming so hard right now. Move the cat limbs using toys so he shifts into the target shape. Don't take too long. What? What the fuck do you mean? Guys? What the fuck is this? You're joking. You are joking. I mean... Why is there music and sound effects options if there's none of that? Cool. That's not it, is it? That's not... Nope, that's not it. Turns out I can't actually fucking pose the cat properly. You ran out of time and cat got bored. Click to continue. Good sound effect. It's just a meow. Okay, we'll try this one more time. Okay, so I'm assuming we're going to do that, right? We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Don't do this to me. You don't do this to me, pussy. I hate cats so much right now. So that's an impossible pose. That is an impossible pose. Yep. All right. Well, there we go. We're just gonna do this. Good. That was Cat-amorphasis. And I am probably better off having not played that. I'm glad the EXE wasn't included, but this one's called Rats and Cats. Oh my god. Oh my god. So they didn't bother to cut the images out properly. Because fuck that. Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. Just leave the cats and the rats with their backgrounds intact. It's glorious. Okay, that was Rats and Cats. This is now just called Rats Cats. Creative. So Rats and Cats. This one is now Rats Cats. So I'm assuming this one's going to be worse because it's missing one word from the title. 3 words to 2 words. Okay? We know what's better. The 3 words. Okay. So that's nice and loud. Let's lower that down to 15% volume. Info. Yeah, well, I can't read that, so let's just play it. Dear God. You would think you move with WASD. But no. No, you don't. You move with the arrows. So I'm a rat, and I'm avoiding a cat. That's a cat. Look at it. Look at it! This does not look like fromage. This looks like gold bars or like sponges. Not that sponge, but like an actual sponge. Nice TV. Can I hide from the cat? No, I cannot. Shift me from this mortal coil, please, cat. That's all for show. The cat doesn't actually end the game. The cat's just playing. Could be sticks of butter, yeah, those could be sticks of butter. Yeah, but the cat has no collision detection, and I don't have any kind of damage that I can take. I'm an invincible mouse, so everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. And we were worried. Exactly, as someone in chat just said, game over screen is a failure of the game design. That's good. That is good gameplay. Oh, human character models. Let's take a look and see. Frozen in time. We've experienced some kind of time compression. Oh, the cat actually does have the ability to kill the mouse. The respawn button doesn't work, so I'm gonna just use that as an opportunity to break away from this hell. Good times. Good times. That was all of the cat games. I don't think I will be returning to Cat Game Detective tonight. But I have some other stuff for you guys. That's, I think, wait a second, we got Lone Mouse versus, what is this? Hang on, there is one more. I think it's a browser game. Okay. Well, it's got the best graphics of the night. This worms? Yeah, it's worms in cat form. So this is, instead of, this isn't Tom and Jerry. This is Clom and Berry. Unrelated, original characters, do not steal, never has there been a cat and mouse combo quite like this. Yeah, why is that the sound effect from Rust when a fucking door is locked? What? It's probably the best game of the night, too. So, I mean, we're ending on kind of a high note. You just chicken. I'm gonna kill this goddamn mouse. It's gonna happen. You know what? No, it's not. No, the mouse used health. I'm good. Alright, listen, guys. I'm gonna take a little BRB. I need to eat something. Real quick. So, it's gonna be a slightly extended BRB. It won't be too long. But, please be patient. I will see you guys very shortly. Let me give you a little bit of a preview of what we have. First thing is, go to bit.ly/Vinesauce vote to vote on your favorite 3 emotes for the chat. That's 1. 2, here's what's up next. I have a very strange exploration game. I have a weird game from Rame Ismail, actually, a guy who made Luftrausers and also Nuclear Throne. and I have some spoop games. So we got some stuff, and maybe something actually really good, something Mario related that I think has potential to be excellent. So stick around. We'll get to that soon. Thank you everyone for your patience. I know tonight is like kind of an off night for me. It's been a long weekend, so cat games had to replace anything that could have been potentially really entertaining. But stick around for just a few minutes, and I will be back with more stuff, including something potentially very good. So here's some music for you. Stick around.